According to Steven Pressfield in his book The War of Art, resistance is the internal force that obstructs success. It's self-sabotage by definition.
Maybe you can see yourself in this situation. In a perfect world, we don't even care what are we going to watch. Saturated after a long day at work, we will use 40 minutes to decide what to watch, stopping 20 minutes after the start of the movie. That feels nice. Reality often feels more like this. Resistance. That sneaky little gremlin doesn't care if you're trying to write the next big screenplay or just organizing your workspace. It will come knocking, often disguised as a Netflix binge.
We have to break the misconception that doing what you like in life comes effortlessly, without hard work. Humans inherently resist change, often showing reluctance to adopting new tools or systems. It's not about a lack of talent, but overcoming internal barriers. While learning this, overcoming creative resistance can unlock your true potential, leading to not just greater productivity, but also a more enjoyable and fulfilling creating journey and life. And why now? AI can assist us in the process, making it more exciting, enjoyable, and fulfilling. Expect to experience a liberating transformation in your approach to art and work. So let's see my approach to overcome resistance and some objections to adapting AI to creativity. Okay, let's start. There are two options to confront big changes and potential crises in life and society. Be negative, catastrophic, and against change, or embrace change and take advantage of the opportunities that comes with it. A cool fact that maybe a lot of you know is that in Japanese, crisis also means opportunity. Japanese are very fucking intelligent. Let's go through my approach to overcome resistance and redefine the creative process, adapting a positive mindset towards the future. I have grouped these insights into three main areas. 1. Recognize and define resistance. Identify personal barriers, procrastination patterns, and internal resistance. I think it's important to deep dive into understanding the deeper meaning of this resistance. Do you resist hard work due to a negative mindset? Or perhaps perfectionism driven by a need for acceptance and respect stemming from low self-esteem? Fight it. For that, my friends, there's no single solution. Patience, curiosity, acceptance, and time are needed to understand and address resistance. For me, perfectionism and dissatisfaction were key issues, reflecting self-doubt and a desire for external validation. It takes time to overcome this. After nearly 30 years, I have embraced imperfection in art. I tried. Study resistance. Put a name on it, if you will. Have a clear understanding of how can it affect us in our personal and professional lives. The professional approach. I started creating content as if it were my job, with the goal of not taking any of it personally. This mindset helped me to start, and I'm not thinking about what other people would say or think, and I'm focusing only in the process with the end goal of falling in love with it. I even named it Game of Iterations to make it more interesting. Come on, look forward to creating your own. 2. Transform creative processes and systems. Enjoy the process, not the fruit of your actions. Advises the Bhagavad Gita. Link below. I think of my systems as a well-oiled machine requiring maintenance. A good way to start is by focusing on what feels good instead of what you want. Being productive feels good. Putting systems and processes into action feels good. Seeing how the machine you have created is working feels good. Expressing yourself feels good. Find your thing and focus on expressing yourself. Using the thing I like doing as a vessel for self-expression made all the difference in the world. Expressing myself is what I am enjoying now, as you can see, not the specific art or tool used. Clarify what your goal is in this new era of opportunities, and make sure you understand the holistic reward of what you're doing. Not knowing if the effort and time I put into something is going to be rewarding in some way is a big reason for the appearance of resistance, at least for me. The upcoming future has given me a clear goal in life, how to survive the AI era and help others do it, and excitement and hope for what the future awaits. It is also the right moment to upgrade yourself. I struggle to express myself, so I write because I know that it's going to improve my communication skills in the long run. I still struggle with creating content a lot, but little by little I'm enjoying parts here and there. And it feels good. It is important to put the time into something that will make you better and upgrade you in some way. Evaluate and assess progress with the mindset of gamifying the results and data of your hard work and incorporating AI advancements as needed. And this brings us to the last point. Embrace AI assistance. Introduce AI tools and methods to overcome these barriers alongside traditional creative strategies. 5 future benefits of AI tools. Enhance self-awareness and understanding of personal barriers to creativity. AI can be our teacher. For example, grammar correctors point out my errors. I focus on them and I learn to avoid them later. It's not the tool that is bad, it's how we use it. Increased productivity. The fluidity and speed of the processes inspire me to beat procrastination and achieve steady progress. Greater creative freedom. It is easier to brainstorm ideas and iterate fast. Less fear and more artistic exploration. Besides, AI should help us to take ourselves less seriously. Let me expand on this point. AI will elevate the quality of our projects or products or whatever if we use it well, but this should give us personal enjoyment, not something to show and impress the world. Where everybody will be able to generate masterpieces with the help of AI, stressing over being perfect or the need to be the best, it is going to be nonsense. Inner confidence. We'll have to trust our own creative instincts and taste. We'll be the director that makes decisions. Joy in the process. We'll find new ways to finding pleasure in the act of creation, and probably it will help us to gamify the process. So it is important to structure your workflow in simple steps and identify how AI can assist you. Steps that I can automate and delegate, steps that I enjoy or dislike, steps I need help with where there's potential to learn, etc. Cultivate curiosity for new tools. Improve communication skills for efficient AI interaction. Learn prompt engineering for effective communication with AI. Focus on imagination and articulation. I would suggest that you work in your capacity to imagine and visualize ideas in the most detailed way possible and in your ability to put them into words. So, in conclusion, to overcome resistance, we will recognize and define resistance, transform creative processes and systems, and embrace AI assistance. Once you redefine your motivation and goals, you'll find your unique expression, and using a tailored and enjoyable system, you will beat resistance. Objections to adapting AI into the creative process. Should we be careful when adapting AI into our lives and processes? Yes, of course. Every big power comes with big responsibilities. Let's see 3 perspectives. Preferring short-term rewards over long-term development. It is important to understand that the arena we're living in, social media, governed by short focus span and instant gratification, seems to praise the ones that produce quantity over quality. Are AI assistants and automation turning us into productivity-focused individuals, leading us to overlook the importance of quality? Are we going to employ AI as a partner in the creative process to enhance and expand one's artistic vision, or use it as a money-making machine, slave, or master? The possibility of automating systems so we can see results and iterate faster isn't bad by itself. It gives us more time to work in our ideas and fine-tune them. I really appreciate the time, effort, and care put into ideas, and I hope that this approach will survive in the upcoming digital world. Will AI diminish the creative effort? Are we not supposed to suffer through the process of creation? I used to think that, but now I see that this was another crutch to not go deep into the problem itself. I'm not talking about doing things with no effort, but putting the time more efficiently. AI could be a companion that helps us with our creative blocks, expanding our concepts and knowledge, and showing us how to do better. The difficulty I faced in the creative process wasn't about lack of effort, but rather my unawareness of resistance and its causes. For some, the difficulty in putting ideas into practice and the struggle of making them happen is what motivates them. For me, it made me hate the process. Call me lazy. Over-reliance on technology. The fear that AI assistants will replace human creativity. Ignoring the balance between technology and human intuition could be the end of the human touch. For sure, a lot of people will rely on AI to finish the entire creative process, leading to a loss of personal expression and authenticity. But as far as I'm concerned, AI is making me feel more creative, increasing my personal involvement in the creation process. Creativity is a feeling, a state of mind, and an attitude. It shouldn't be only focused on the product itself or the material gain. And why not another one? Will this over-reliance in technology make us interact with less humans? Yeah. AI assistants and automation will reduce the number of people you will work with. Teams will become significantly smaller, management inefficiencies will decrease, and new opportunities for solopreneurs will emerge. We have to be aware of the importance of human connection and collaboration. We'll have to be open to adapt new ways of interaction and make a conscious effort to cultivate our creative interactions with our community and colleagues. Also remember that the points mentioned above doesn't necessarily have to be negative. This is not a problem with the technology itself. The problem remains in our conscious choice on how to use it. I've never really been into robots or new tech. I've always been into entertainment. But a huge wave of fresh opportunities in the field of technology are on the horizon. Besides, there's a feel of emergency or survival to make a choice. The job market is going to change and AI will take all our jobs. Probably. What a fucking terrible way of finishing this video. But as always, we will adapt, as we adapted in the Industrial Revolution. AI is not going to disappear. It feels like we have opened the genius lamp, and now we won't be able to put it back inside. The best solution is going to be study and adapt AI into our lives. Be positive and see the good in it. Alternatively, with a less positive viewpoint, the same approach works. It's like the old saying goes, if you can defeat them, align with them to avoid being crushed. So here we go, thank you so much. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. Congrats, because it was a long one. And why not give it a like, subscribe for more. And as always, I hope that these insights can serve you in some way. And if they do, fantastic. And if they don't, well then, what are we going to do? Thank you so much for your time and stay kind.